Following the death of Berserk's author Kentaro Miura last year, fans of the series worldwide were saddened not only by passing of one of the most influential artists of his generation, but the premature end of one of the most highly acclaimed manga of the past 30 years. That appears to no longer be the case. Late Monday evening, the editing department of Young Animal, the manga magazine that has published Berserk in Japan since 1992, announced in an open letter that Miura's assistants would continue to draw and publish the series under the supervision of manga author Koji Mori, Kentaro Miura's colleague and childhood friend. The publisher released a statement in both English and Japanese on Twitter explaining their reasoning for continuing the series following Miura's sudden death from an aortic dissection in May 2021. The final chapter of Miura worked on himself was published in Japan last September. Dark Horse will release what was previously assumed to be the series' final collection volume in English next November. According to the Young Animal editorial team, Miura left notes for the crew which covers the entirety of Berserk from start to finish. The creator made sure that the team would have the resources necessary to finish the manga without him if needed to be. Sadly, his passing has forced Miura's notes to be the forefront, and his longtime friend Koji Mori will oversee Berserk as it moves back in production. In its opening paragraph, the message from the Young Animal editorial department states that we are truly touched by the love you all have for Berserk and the influence it has had on your lives. It is truly sad that Kentaro Miura is not here to read comments with us. According to the statement, the story will continue based on plans Miura shared with a friend, Holy Land and Jisatsuto author Koji Mori, along with memos and other materials left behind by the late manga author. The series will continue with 6 more chapters of Fantastia arc, Elf Island storyline, after which the manga will begin a brand new story arc. The new chapters of the series will be supervised by Mori and will be produced by Studio Gaga, the studio established by Miura. We were reluctant to end without sharing these stories with the fans, the editorial department said, explaining their reasoning for continuing the series. Our hope is for everyone to read the last episode that we have put together, until the very last frame. While the story will continue based on Miura's plan and notes, the statement does admit that it is possible to create the manga exactly as Miura would have done it. Since he did not leave behind rough drafts, it is impossible for us to create a manuscript exactly in the way he would have intended. However, we will write the manga so as to not deviate from Mr. Miura's own words. We believe that this policy, though imperfect, is the best way to deliver the Berserk that Mr. Miura envisioned to everyone as faithfully as possible. The announcement of manga's continuation was also accompanied by the statement from Mori, who reiterated that the new continuation will stick as close to as Miura's vision as possible. I will only write the lines and the stories that Miura described to me, Mori wrote, adding, of course it will not be perfect. Still, I think I can almost tell the story that Miura wanted to tell. Mori also asked fans for their support. Many of you may not be fully satisfied with the Berserk written without Miura, but we hope everyone's thoughts will be with us. Of course, this update has reignited the Berserk fandom in the wake of its creator's death, but the emotion is bittersweet. Miura passed away in May 2021, leaving millions of fans shocked by the sudden loss. Now, Miura's best friend is ready to shoulder the weight of Berserk just so that his vision is seen through to the end. Mori and the Young Animal crew have their work cut out for them, as Miura's work was a tier all its own. But with the creator's note guiding the way, fans are eager to cheer Mori on as they tackle a challenge only they can face. What are your thoughts about this update? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this news, then definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel because I post daily anime content about top 10 top 5 listings, anime reviews, recommendations, news theories and all sorts of anime content on daily basis. So if you enjoyed, please subscribe, and that was it, and I will see you in the next one. Sayonara.